All right, guys, here we go. Hey, just had an inspiration from a meeting I went to today. Thank you for tuning in. This is Roger Holloway with ProStead Realty. I got Jack, the real estate dog, right down here. Bella, the yappy Yorkie, ain't too yappy today. She just had an operation, so we're looking after her. Hey, guys, I went to an exciting meeting this morning at Cresswind. Cresswind from Coulter Homes has one main neighborhood, Cresswind, Charlotte, but many of you know, if you're kind of poised on moving to the greater Charlotte area, that the second neighborhood is called Cresswind Wesley Chapel, and there's some dirt moving. If you're watching the restream on this, you very likely, I should have a video at the end. If you're live with me, thank you so much. Tell me who you are. Don't leave me out here all alone. I feel so all alone if I don't know who you are or where you are. And I feel like moving this camera just a little bit, about like that, maybe a little bit more. Am I sitting too far? What's the deal? I like a good composition. All right, guys. So here's what I want to tell you. I've got a lot of notes from today. And those of you that are considering a move to this area and the 55 plus is attractive, I think this is going to be some great information for you. By the way, in the chat, if you could just tell me who you are and where you are. And also somebody let me know how the audio is. I didn't check the audio before I came on. I think we're good, but just check. That's what I normally do. So guys, can you do that for me? Just tell me, hey, this sounds good. All right, so here's what I want to tell you. Cresswind Wesley Chapel. By the way, it's not really in the village of Wesley Chapel, but it's just outside, and you wouldn't have known that unless I told you. Thanks for the thumbs up. So here's what you need to know. About 600 lots, 606. That's what they're anticipating, 606 lots. And are they the same floor plans as Cresswind Charlotte? Many of you have been to Cresswind Charlotte. No. And that really kind of shocked me a little bit. Now, a little sidebar here. They are taking a couple of plans from Cresswind Charlotte, and they're going down to a neighborhood down in Lake Wylie, south of Charlotte in South Carolina, called Hands Mill. And that neighborhood's going to be called the Gentry. So the Gentry in Hands Mill at Lake Wylie is going to have the Ashford and maybe another model or two that we would recognize. That's going to be 150 lots, probably in the 400s, early 500s, and that's coming pretty soon. So, guys, I'm pretty excited about Wesley Chapel. They've got a lot of homes vertical, which is what I'm going to tell you about today. And so here's who this is for. If you are pretty well planning to move to Charlotte, and 2022 is your move date, as you know, the market's crazy. It's been difficult to be able to buy houses. It sounds to me, had their vice president of marketing, 3 or 4 of the big guys from out of town here today. And I'll just tell you, I think it's going to be reasonable the way they're approaching it. Pricing is probably going to be in the, what did I write down? 400s to 700s. Let me get back to you on that. I've got it in my notes. Let me just go down my notes. So the clubhouse won't be open till about 2023. Here's one thing they're saying that I like. They're saying we're not going to charge full, mid 200s because, mid 200s is going to include lawn maintenance. Most of them do that. Also, they're throwing in cable, internet, stuff like that. That's probably kind of cool. Even security monitoring. So that's pretty sweet. Thanks for that thumbs up. And so it's going to be $99 a month until that for about the first year. So the cool thing I liked about that, hey, by the way, in the chat, tell me who you are, where you are. I feel so all alone out here. I don't want to feel all alone. This is community, baby. And so what I like is that community center is going to be in the center of the community. So everything's going to be pretty much equidistant from the community center. Whereas now, if you go into Cresswind, you come in, you got the model village, pretty close up. You've got the, amenity center. Then you've got all of the, so this is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be in the middle. So I do like that. They're going to have 2 selections of homes, 2 collections, one for smaller lots. So, in new home building, you have lots that are, say, 50 foot wide, some that may be 60 foot wide, some that may be, more. And depending on the width of the lot is how big of a home they can accommodate. So they've got 2 collections. One of them is the Carson selection. What is that, Johnny Carson? And the bigger ones are the Hepburn, right, collection. So the smaller ones are basically 1660-ish to 2300-ish square foot. The Hepburn is more like 2260-ish to close to 3000. You can get a bonus room in any of them. The models will not all have bonus rooms, and if you can't imagine it, it might be difficult for you. We typically buy what we see, right? I've known that to be true. Here are a couple of things that I'm pretty excited about. They're going to have 9 model homes, pretty much like they did at Cresswind. Here's what's cool. They're going to have some houses with a mother-in-law suite. Now, if you're a subscriber to mine, if you're not, go ahead and take care of business. You may have seen me walk into a ranch, and maybe we have a bedroom here, a bathroom, and a bedroom. And I'll often say, hey, this could be multi-generational. You know, the front bedroom could be mom and dad's living room, then the bathroom, then their bedroom, and pretty well self-contained. Well, these are going to be intentionally multi-generational, which I think there's a huge need in the marketplace for that. And so, again, to paint the picture, let's say you're in the mid-50s, early 60s, but you've got parents, say, in their 80s, and you don't want to leave them in Pittsburgh, right? You want to bring them with you. So if you're able to buy a home that's got a nice master suite for you, primary owner suite, and then you have a way for them to have their own space. Not only could that be great just on a lot of levels, keep them out of the nursing home, right? Under your roof, taken, with love and care from you, which I love that. But they may have, a few $100,000 to put into the deal too. So you could afford maybe even more by doing that. So I love the fact that they're doing the mother-in-law suite. They're also doing a couple of things with garage. A lot of people have those really long trucks, like a pickup that's extended or a long van or whatever. They're going to offer some 4-foot and 8-foot extensions on the garage, 4-foot and 8-foot. And that really opens it up for much bigger, or even a motorcycle up in the front, and you park your car right behind it. A lot of ways to look at that. My wife won't let me have a motorcycle. She's worked in the emergency room for so many years. She says, that's a donor transplant machine. Okay, baby, I'm fine. All right. So let's see here. What else? So they're building 19 specs, and they're calling this the Founders Club. So as you drive in the community, by the way, it's going to be gated. Trilogy Lake Norman has a gate that's manned. Treetops has a gate that's manned, but this is going to be an electronic gate. I think it's a great idea. You use your fob to get in. If you have guests, you give them a code or whatever. But here in the first quarter of 2022, it looked like they're going to have maybe 19 homes ready to close because they're vertical now. And by the way, depending on when you see this replay, if you see a home that you like in your price budget, maybe on Zillow or whatever, send me the MLS, ask me to go shoot a video of it, or the address or the model, and I'll be glad to work with you that way. I'm going to put you into the hands of one of my agents while I'm shooting videos. Thank you for those thumbs up, guys. While I'm out shooting videos to help you and make your purchase decision, my agents are out there helping you get to the finish line. So that's good for you. So they're going to have about 19 Founders Row, whatever it's called, Founders Club homes. That's the first, buyers. They're going to be up towards the front. Then they're going to build, they're getting ready to permit for about another 20 homes here in the next few months. So within a period of, the first 6 months of 2022, there are probably going to be opportunities for close to 40 homes. So that's getting off. They've got a bunch of homes on the priority list. By the way, do not reach out to the builder. It's getting really sticky out here, guys. You want buyer representation. They've already got it built into the price of the house for us to be your buyer agent. But if you go there first without us, they may not be willing to pay it. Do you want to pay it out of your own pocket? If you got a $400,000 house, do you want to write a check for 12 grand? You don't, because guess what? You're already paying that within the price of the home. So just play the game. Don't reach out to any builder anytime first. I know you want to do your research, but just give me a call. Let me get you an agent. And then you can say, hey, my agent is Rodney Jones, Denise O'Farrell, whatever, from ProStead Realty. Do not reach out to the builder because, again, they've got the price for our fee set aside in the price of the home. But we've had heartache on heartache where builders say, no, we had them first. You didn't bring them to us. So you definitely want us to bring you to them. you need representation. And the case in point, in fact, my first transaction at Cresswind, Charlotte, I had a guy, I was in Cape Cod with my wife on a conference, an anesthesia conference for her. And so we're hanging out. I got a call, guys from Michigan. Hey, I didn't think I needed you, but I've been watching your videos, but I just said yes to a contract to Cresswind. They sent me the contract and it's complicated. I said, of course you need help. And the builder was unwilling. So they paid me out of their own pocket. I hate to see that happen because you're paying twice, so call us first, period. And let us be with you from the beginning on all of this. All right. So guys, there are homes 400 to 700s. And if you call me and tell me you're coming a certain time, I'll get you with the right agent and we can get you registered with them. And then you have representation and they're paying for it. So that's a big deal, guys. So we're talking about Cresswind Wesley Chapel. The location is ridiculous. Charlotte 485, down on the southeast side near Matthews, Stallings, Weddington, a great location. And not far from Wesley Chapel, there's a Target there, some great restaurants, etc. So guys, we would love to help you in your relocation to the greater Charlotte area. So give me a call if I've helped you today. I think I have. Hit subscribe if this is the replay, restream, and otherwise couple it with a phone call, 704-345-3400. Jack, do you have anything to say? You don't say much, do you? If you haven't discovered Jack, my real estate dog, type his name in my YouTube channel, little icon. Hey guys, looking forward to helping and getting you here. We love to have you. So give me a call and we'll talk to you soon.